My kitchen window faces the east. So each morning, sunlight percolates through the trees and spills right into my sink. There in the light, I listen to the warm water wash over my hands, and I scrub and I think, unless thinking hurts too bad, then instead, I listen to podcasts. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts. So some mornings, washing the dishes can feel like an education. Other mornings, it feels like a meditation or medication. It is simply good to know I can start my day by accomplishing something small, one piece at a time, and wipe all the counters clean when I'm done. Today, though, I'm thinking about how I used to hate doing the dishes, how my father and I fought when sometimes I didn't want to do them because sometimes I didn't want to do everything. And he'd call me a slob, ungrateful, lazy, but I always did the dishes. Like, I always cleaned the bathroom. Like, I always cleaned all the trash out of his car. Like, I always took out the trash. Like, I always cleaned the floor until there was no floor to clean. Like, I always did his laundry. Like, I always fed the cat and scooped her shit. Like, whenever I wanted to leave, I was lazy. Then his tears would come. Then his what would he do without me? Because after my mother left him, only I decided to stay. I didn't want him to be lonely. Even though I was only 10, I already knew a man's ego was a woman's responsibility. What? I don't remember exactly how that argument started. Something about doing the dishes or not doing the dishes, but I know it ended with me pacing up and down the street, waiting for a ride, trying to scrub his insults off of me, and I only went back one other time to grab the rest of my shit, that is, until after he died. Then I had to clean the whole place myself anyway, and my brother and I fought so hard the neighbors threatened to call the cops, just like the old days, and I washed all his dishes again and wrapped them and laid them to rest neatly in cardboard boxes. And I think this is why I'm a bit intense about keeping things clean, why I am embarrassed of the smallest mess, why I'm terrified of excess triggered by filth and piles and expansive collections, and maybe why doing the dishes is my favorite chore. Besides, I like how the water feels so warm, like my hands got to stay under the covers a few extra minutes. The smell of the soap, the repetition. Each morning, each utensil, each vessel, an affirmation. If only you could see me now. I'm not what you thought me to be, steeping in morning sunlight, grateful and alive and clean.